But yeah, all I can say, mate, is if you guys, I saw the spreadsheet on the group for watch-alongs in February, keep a few aside for me because I'm coming home.
He's coming. Brian ain't having this shit anymore. He
Mate,
ain't taking it.
I'm not joking. Mate, it's pathetic. I mean, people go on here and joke and laugh and whatever. The playtime is over. This is pathetic. And do you know what? It's not even about the players that Conte brings in. It's getting half these bastards out. It's pathetic. It's pathetic and embarrassing.
I mean, yeah, what to say when we can't even beat the lowest ranked team in the competition? When we make a few changes in the team, we can't even beat the lowest ranked team in the Conference League.
Well, mate, it just sums us up, mate. It sums us up. And in all honesty, and I don't care who supports him, who likes him. If Dele Alli ever wears a Spurs shirt again, we might as well start off. I'd rather play with 10 men. I'd rather play with. The guy is pathetic, embarrassing, and it's a disgrace that I see him in a Spurs shirt. He's absolutely Vitesse when he was captain, a joke. Comes on in games, a joke. And today, like you said, the lowest ranked team in the Europa Conference League, and he can't even put a shift in.
Yeah. And what do you think of these, quotes from Conte? Is he already starting? Do you think he's already starting to, we know with Antonio Conte previously in his other jobs, he's had run-ins with the board and he's always put a lot of pressure on the board to improve the team and stuff like that. Obviously, when you look at how our board operates, you think it's not something that they would mesh well together. But is he already starting making murmurings about what he wants? Do you think?
Do you know what? My fabulous friend there on the right there, Mr. JC. I think he might be right with the calling off period. It might be if you're not extremely happy within a month, you could hand this back. It really is quite worrying that a manager that's been here. I've been back home now. 3 weeks about. So he's been here for 21 days. 21 days, and you can't even say that it's broken English because his English is good. So you can't even say he's misquoted or whatever. That is very, very, very concerning. And oh God, if he wants to walk, hell and thunder is coming to White Hart Lane.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that would
just get through these 9 days then, just in case there's a month cooling off period. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He's saying after 3 weeks, I'm starting to understand the situation. It's not simple. At this moment, the level at Tottenham is not so high.
Oh, it just beggars belief. You got to remember Jose's famous words when he came in. I think this is a really good squad, and whatever the words he quoted, and we know what happened there. And I honestly, if we don't get some serious players in, and I don't talk when I say serious players, I don't mean break the bank and 250 million. I mean established players that Antonio Conte want. We are in so much trouble.
Yeah.
How many players? Like, what are you talking? Wait, are you saying like a complete overhaul here? Like, obviously it needs surgery, but what are we saying here?
Put it this way: if we need a local anaesthetic or a general, we definitely need a general anaesthetic. Mate, we're all saying we need a centre back, a creative midfielder, competition for Kane. I think it's a lot more severe than that. A lot more severe. Some of these players. Like I said, even with my favourite player, Højbjerg, I know he's on the bench, but if you can get an upgrade on him and he's my favourite player, you get him in. I don't care what we got to do. The attitude, the mentality, the passion, the commitment, the desire is absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing.
It was all right against Leeds, though, wasn't it?
Oh, mate. This is the thing. It's Premier League. These players should see this game and want to put a performance in and should absolutely show, right, Conte, we're all hugs and everything, and they should go into this game with a bit of confidence and absolutely decimate them. Absolutely decimate them. And they put it, you can't just switch it on and switch it off like that and go, oh, it's the Premier League, we might as well play, we might get bigger bonuses. Or whatever. You play for the shirt, you play for the badge. If all of us and everyone in the chat and all Spurs fans around the world wore the shirt for that game today, we would have given a lot more passion and desire than they did.
Who wasn't making an effort though? I mean, I did see a few players making an effort today.
So I'm sitting with one of my best mates in the world, Sean, watching the game, another member of Toronto Spurs, and he was saying, I agree, I don't think you can give a single player above a 5. I would be very interested for the player ratings tomorrow, Sim. And if there's one player above a 5, I will be blown away. I mean, I can't. I can't even think of a good performance. I mean, maybe Dyer, but I think that's about it.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
I mean, are we starting to learn that maybe, like, we've tried all these different coaches? I mean, look, Conte's still very early on, but maybe these players they're not up to it, are they, a lot of them?
But it doesn't matter. We'll get out of this competition, and like we always do, the fucking parasite will go and extend their contracts, because we go all the time. This is what happens. We're left with this deadwood. Don't get me wrong. Levy doesn't take any blame for that performance on the pitch. He can't do. But what he does take responsibility for is the fact that every time we get to a final or a semi-final, and we know these players can't get us past that post, or just can't get the job done, instead of saying, do you know what, here you go, you've taken us as far as you can go, we'll take money, whatever it is we can get, we need to move on. He goes, here you go, have a new contract to save us spending. And that's what he takes responsibility for. The performance tonight is shocking, and every single player, including Kane, including everyone, and I'm not just saying Kane because of Kane. I mean, he's the most established, obviously. They should all hang their heads in shame today. All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an embarrassment, wasn't it? Very, very embarrassing. Trying to think when was the last embarrassing moment like that. Probably Colchester.
Can you think of a more embarrassing result than tonight, Brian?
Well, Colchester was definitely up there because of the length of the team, but I think the most embarrassing, all right, this team were way superior, is Bayern Munich.
Yeah, probably, yeah, for that reason.
That was embarrassing. Don't get me wrong, Bayern Munich can slap anyone 7-2 if they're in the mood, but the capitulation in that game was just shocking.
What did you make of Sessegnon then? I mean, this was his chance to shine, wasn't it, today? And, it was silly. I mean, for me, it just wasn't just that. I just didn't see any quality in him today. I don't know. What did you see?
To tell you the truth, John, I didn't even see the first yellow card.
Oh, right.
I was watching the game. It's so boring. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people were just checking their phones and looking up and doing whatever, but I didn't see the first yellow card. The second one, we were thinking it was a little bit harsh, wasn't it? The second one was
more
a little bit harsh. Yeah, but do you know what? This is the kind of thing. He got bigged up. I even bigged him up. I think, do you know what? This position could be a breath of fresh air. And you get players that get their chance and they do something like that. There's no mentality. Once you got a yellow card, do you know what? Let's just calm down for like 5, 10, 15 minutes just to keep on the pitch. But no, you go in with a challenge like that and we're down to 10.
I mean, it was such a silly thing to do, wasn't it? It was in like a non-threatening area. He just lunges in. I mean, yeah, it was a little bit soft, I thought. But still, I mean, there's no need for it, was there?
Absolutely no need whatsoever. And now even if he wanted to give Reguilon, which I don't think we would have now with the game with Rennes because of the importance of it, we've got no option to play Reguilon.
Now, Brian, going to the last game of the group, we now have to beat Rennes. We can't even finish top because Rennes are too far ahead. So we have to beat Rennes just for the privilege of playing another extra playoff game. The privilege of playing an extra playoff game. How do you see it going in a couple of weeks' time with Rennes coming to Spurs? Is it a position where we can't afford to rest players in that game?
Well, we simply can't. I mean, we simply can't. We need to progress in this competition, but solely for the fact because if we go out, the abuse coming our way and Conte will get annoyed and it's just unfathomable and unthinkable of us not qualifying. It just can't happen. It cannot happen. And hopefully all you guys that are at the stadium will make that stadium an absolute fortress and literally cheer those guys on because they need every single bit of help we can get.
Yeah, and I mean, with an extra game where we'll have to against Rennes where we have to play our full team, and then probably another playoff game where you're thinking I don't know who we're going to play, but we probably have to play our strongest team in that playoff game as well. Is this competition all of a sudden becoming a lot more trouble than it's worth?
I can't go that far because, like I said, having actually witnessed us win 3 trophies in 42 years, obviously we've won some cups when I was young, too young to remember. I just want a trophy. I just want to see a captain lift up a goddamn trophy at all costs. I don't care what it takes. But it gets even worse, doesn't it? Because from what I understand, the privilege. I love that word you've used, Sim. For the privilege of playing an extra tie, it's going to be against one of the teams that get knocked out of the Europa, correct?
That I can't confirm. I think you might be right on that. I can't
just had
confirm.
it confirmed. It's someone. So basically, it is whoever we get is someone that's been knocked out. That got third or whatever in the Europa League. So
Fantastic.
it's not going to be any. It's not exactly. It's not going to be an easy tie. So it's not like we're going to get a team. I would say like Mura, but Mura just spanked us. It's not. We made something so simple, so goddamn difficult.
Yeah,
and we just keep doing it. We just keep doing it. I mean, what does this do for the team's confidence, boys?
I mean, for the players who are looking to challenge for the first team or challenge for places, it can't do anything but negative things for them, can it?
Yeah, because I mean, you're looking at the other way, Sim. Sorry, is we looked at it and we said Nuno did wrong, or I said he did right for taking no one out there and then playing the West Ham game with a full team, and then Conte's done it the other way, and it still hasn't worked.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know. It's going to be a difficult situation now for Tottenham on how they. How are we going to go forward in this competition? Do we bother with it? I mean, because Conte has probably bigger ambitions, doesn't he? And then all of a sudden he's been bogged down with all of this rubbish, losing to Mura. We haven't won. I don't think we've won a single away game, have we? Passos we lost, Rennes we drew, Vitesse we lost, and Mura we lost. So we haven't won a single away game in the Conference League, have we?
Do you know what? Just when you thought this result can get even more embarrassing, you drop that stat. It's shambolic. It's shambolic. You know, it's, again, whether you Levy in, Levy out, or whatever, we all take pride in that badge. We all take honour in supporting this illustrious club. We all are there, no matter what. Maybe not on the grounds, but are not being able, like us here, being able to go regularly. But we get up around the world at stupid o'clock in the morning or stay up till stupid o'clock at night and give everything. And like our days are made around Tottenham Hotspur because I'm not missing the match, so we'll go out later. And this is what we get.
This is what we get. All right, Brian.
He's gone. Oh, he's back.
No, all right, Brian.
I'll let you go. It's a pleasure as always. John, I miss you, brother. Sim, I miss you, brother.
Miss you too, Joe, Brian.
I'll see you in February because I'm coming. I've checked. It's 534 quid for me to fly home for 3 weeks minimum. So I've now just got to do the real hard part, which is okay with the missus. So it may be sooner because when I mention this, she may say divorce. So
you might come back with another tattoo, Brian.
Say Brian's got a divorce. Yeah, exactly. Who knows? But guys, I will speak to you soon.
I'll tell you something quickly, Brian.
Hang on, let him get his final part out.
Now, Joe, quickly before you get your final part, there was another guy on our watch along. I don't know if you saw, because we were having this whole Kane debate, and then someone super chatted us, and he said, because I said Kane's going to get 21 goals this season. And he says if Kane gets 21 goals, he's going to get the We Are Tottenham TV tattooed on his arm.
Mate, I've started a goddamn trend.
You started a whole thing.
Trend. Now, Josh has just got to get it done by the end of the month, and his time is running out. So if he's in the, I don't know if he's in the back end or anything, but hopefully he'll have that done soon. Then there'll be a third. Well, someone actually, Coover actually sent me a super chat on Dave's thing yesterday saying, would you get a tattoo of Daniel Levy on your arse if it meant he left? And I was like, you know what? I have said at all costs, there's not an answer that I'd say no to. So Daniel, my good friend, if you are watching, if I need to get a tattoo of you on my arse for you to leave, just tell me where and when and I'll be there.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get breaking news. Levy leaves tomorrow.
That would be just your luck, wouldn't it, Brian?
But mate, do you know what? This is what I will happily do. Happily do.
Oh, so you weren't happy to do the We Are Tottenham TV one, right?
No, I was very happy. You saw, mate. Oh, you weren't there. John was there. I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
But people say to get a Levy something. But if it meant he left the club, done.
All right, you heard it here first, Brian. Lovely to see you as always, and we'll catch up soon. And go on, and
as always,
Levy out.